my word.
Oh, from the outside, Ackerman comes in. Crepo gets chewed up right away.
We scrim LMQ a lot. I'm looking forward to actually playing them on Leon to see how we perform against them.
如果能赢他们，当然是对我们实力最大的一个肯定。
Stops the rest of that damage. Beautiful hitting special.
I definitely think EG is one of the weaker teams this split.
Curse is pretty much the same story as every time. A lot of promise, but it's just not working.
Can Voyboy get the carry back on his shoulders? No!
Obviously rooted in place. Big burst comes out. Shifter explodes him.
The key to beating TSM is just shutting Bjergsen down.
I think they're just overrated a little bit with a new lineup. We'll be able to just beat him flat out.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, to the North American League Championship Series. We're bringing you more of our Week 2 Summer Split action live in front of this packed house here in Los Angeles. To kick off our day, we have grouped up and are coming to you from the analyst desk. Hello, I'm Rivington Bison III, and sitting beside me are the greatest collection of Riftwalkers on the NALCS broadcast team. Sam Kobe Hartman-Kensler, Joshua Jet Leesman, and David Freak Turley. Gentlemen, let's set the stage for our games today. We got to hit Dignitas. They have grabbed a share of first place, and this is a team walking around with a little bit of swagger now.
Yeah, and I mean, Dignitas kind of deserves to be walking with a little bit of swagger. I don't know if they should be, though, because they walked with swagger after their 3-0 start to Super Week, lost to Curse. An incredibly impressive win over LMQ, looking like the best team in North America again, but they still have that overconfidence.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think that the new lineup came in and actually fixed a lot of their issues. Crumbs gets to play the style he wanted, which he said yesterday. And basically, these guys are just really strong. They're the #1 team. It looks like it right now.
Yeah, I'm just really happy that Crumbs finally has solo lanes that he's confident in, and he gets to play the style of jungle that he wanted to, being able to support them and buy vision.
And speaking of somebody who's been at the top of the list and a team we're looking for, the two-time defending North American champs Cloud9 are looking a little more settled now. They're not quite themselves, but they've won 2 straight in a row now and are just a game back from the leaders.
Yeah, Cloud9's regaining strength every single week. You're seeing them play better and better each time. They still say by their own ambition they've got room to grow, but this is a Cloud9 team that can still be the #1 team by the end of the split.
Yeah, and it seems like as High goes, the team goes. High says health-wise he's back to pretty much 100% as far as feeling healthy, but the gameplay is still not quite there.
That game yesterday was exactly what the doctor ordered for Cloud9. They got 3 kills, double buffed, and an early start for High. That's exactly what they needed to get their confidence back.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more teams we got to talk about. CLG and TSM share second with Cloud9, but after their big showdown Saturday, these teams look like they are heading in opposite directions. Let's start with CLG.
Yeah, I'd say that Seraph and CLG are definitely headed in the right direction. But I want to reiterate my point about Seraph from yesterday, that he's a top laner that's going to take a while for the team to work with. CLG, once again, bringing in someone new. They don't get instant results, and it's showing.
Yeah, also someone who's mainly a solo queue player as far as experience is concerned, has some transitional times to the core group that's been together for a while for CRG. I look at how well the 4 of them are performing without Seraph. They look better than they've ever been. It's just a matter of meshing as a unit of 5.
Right, and Freak, I actually want to get your answer for Team Solo Mid. They have been looking a little lost out there, and Bjergsen doesn't seem to be putting up the numbers he was able to put up a few months ago.
Yeah, so basically TSM are in this really big rebuilding phase. So Bjergsen's still a very good player individually. All the players on that roster are very good, but think about it. This is like 3/5 of a new team, right? Bjergsen joined 7 months ago. The other 2 guys joined about a month ago. Like, this is a very new team, and they're going to take some time to rebuild. If they can get their stuff together and be a cohesive unit, like they were when they had Reginald, then they'll be a top team again, but they've got a while to go.
All right, well, those are the storylines, but let's see what stood out to you with hashtag LCS Big Plays.
Yeah, first up, it was LMQ versus Dig. Zion had that Nova pass of an Ancestral Spirit Blade to someone's face. At face roll, Toby says, the snipe from Zion Spartan with the rally to get the kill on Shyvana was just epic. Here's your number 3. Yeah, they're hitting level 6 breakpoints a little bit earlier as well. Can he land?
Oh, over the shoulder!
Well, you heard Jat talk about it. Hitting level 6 first.
Yeah.
That's how you get the kills. LCS big casts. Well, next up, though, and from the same game, is Shifter killing Ackerman from long range. At Powert, Tom writes, Shifter from downtown. Here's your number 2.
A great heal coming out there from Shifter on the Summoner spell, and it's going to be a big chain.
Oh, wow!
Oh, he knocks it down!
I just want to say that he basically made 2 shots right there. Bouncing Bomb and the ulti both hit, so double points for Shifter. Finally, though, from CLG versus TSM, it's the Afro Ball delivery system. At Matt Mack tweets, the ball delivery cow. Deja vu, Lincoln Afro Moo giving TSM the Wombo combo. What can Moo do for you? Here's your number 1.
Not going to be that effective.
Yeah.
Oh!
There it is! The ball delivery system! There it is! They get it there by 10 a.m. guaranteed. Keep sharing those sweet highlights at LOL Esports, and be sure to use the hashtag LCS Big Plays. But now, taking a look at the table, we've got Dignitas pulling themselves into a tie for first with LMQ.
Followed by a 3-way tie for third between Cloud9, CLG, and TSM. Then it's another tie with Complexity, EG, and Curse sitting in last.
And here's a look at today's schedule. First up, Cloud9 tries to claw their way towards the top when they take on LMQ. Then it's Curse versus EG.
And after that, Complexity and their substitute mid laner ManCloud take on CLG. And we close out our LCS action today with Dignitas versus TSM.
Then stick around after that for the Coke Challenger Series quarterfinal action as Team LOLPro takes on Area of Effect.
And now we want to get your opinion over on Twitter. Today we are asking which NA LCS player is going to score the most fantasy points today and why?
We will be picking our favorite responses to read later in the show, so send your answers to @LO Esports and use that hashtag LCS.
Saturday's top fantasy performer was Pobelter, pulling in 31.08 points for his 5-1-11 performance against Complexity. Following with the second and third highest fantasy points are Inox with 27.44 and Dig's Cutie Pie with 25.13. And if you haven't set up your league, head over to fantasy.lolesports.com to get the lowdown on how you can start building your franchise.
There, you can create your ultimate dream team made up of your favorite pro players from the North American and European LCS. Then, compete against your friends and rack up points based on the actual LCS games.
Fantasy League is your opportunity to play owner. Quick survey, who's winning this week?
I know for a fact I'm crushing Zyrene.
He has like 6. Zyrene has like 25 points. It's like ludicrously bad.
Yeah.
I'm barely ahead of you.
I had a really good week last week, but with the increased difficulty in LMQ's schedule, my LMQ heavy portfolio isn't working too well.
So you guys are playing each other this week?
Yeah,
Yes,
in the second
one of
league.
the leagues.
Yeah, he forgot about that one. So I'm about to go 4-0 in 2 weeks. I'm just saying.
Let's see.
I forgot I was that guy, and I forgot to make moves, so I definitely lost some points. We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, LMQ will take to the Rift to face off against High and the rest of